Hello viewers, today we're going to check out this Frigidaire model GHWQ103WC1. This one is rated for 10.17 amps, 115 volts, 60 hertz. The compressor rating is 9.59 amps. The locked rotor amps is 18. The cooling BTUs is 10,000 BTUs per hour with a SEER of 15.0, which makes me wonder to guess that this might be an inverter unit, which is very interesting because I picked this one up not knowing what it was. So we're going to take a little spin on the fan motor here and let's see if it's inverter. It's confirmed inverter. So, and going by the much higher SEER rating on this unit, that's what led me to think it was inverter. And we got the Frigidaire gallery right here. So, well, we'll find out for sure once we fire this thing up. I made a repair to the power cord. I did a couple quick tests on the fans. And the fans are working pretty well. So, compressor did run, and it does work pretty good, but we're about to get the official results. I'm gonna use my scoring system here where we do a stress test on the unit to find out how well it performs, and we're gonna be taking readings with the temperature gun so we can take some readings of the input air and output air. So this is gonna be exciting. First time ever using the new scoring system on this unit. So, it's going to be pretty exciting. We had the comfort air over there turned on a little bit just to warm it up a little in here. We used that for the shop heat. So, comfort air was running, got it nice and warm. And now we're going to see how well this inverter unit performs. Unfortunately, this unit was in the trash. But I did save it. I went and put a new GFI cord on it. Once I do the permanent install, we're definitely gonna have replaced the cord by then. But for right now, we got a GFI hooked up to it, just like it would have had originally. And the manufacturer date on this one should be a date. Looks like it was manufactured in 2022. So, it's very interesting. Going by the refrigerant used. This is definitely probably 2020s. So, yeah. Pretty cool unit. This thing is in really great condition. Like, looking at this thing, this is low hours. This is the first unit I've ever collected that was this low of hours. Like, not even a cooling season's worth of use. So, definitely going to be interesting to see how this runs. Especially now that we're getting this all on camera, you know, for the initial checkout. So, I'm going to go ahead and sit you guys down for a second while I go grab the temp gun so we can start the test. We got the temp gun here. We're going to be testing at 67 degrees ambient. So we're going to go ahead and set our temp gun on top of the unit here. And here's how it runs. Oh, there it goes, just like that. It's firing right up. Gonna go ahead and set all the way down here. Go ahead and get our temp gun in the air register here. And just like that, we're cooling right away. It's already getting cold. It's about 67 degrees in here. And got 60, probably 67 going in. We already got 52 coming out, so this thing is definitely performing pretty well just to start off here. And as the unit builds head pressure, it's gonna start seeing some even colder temperatures. And like I was saying before, the fan is inverter as well. So this is technically a dual inverter unit. Definitely going to check out the functions here, because that was pretty much the whole reason why I collected this. Because I was looking to put some air conditioning in the train room for the 2025 cooling season. So I figured, what the hell, why not? I'll see if I can find an inverter unit being tossed. And sure enough, this one was being tossed. And here it is now. That 17-degree split, that's pretty good. And this thing is absolutely freezing. 49 is still building head pressure. Compressor is very quiet. This is, I believe it's a GMCC rotary. I'm not 100% sure what this one is. So it's a GMCC rotary. Unfortunately, it's not a twin. It's not a twin chamber. It's a single chamber. Go ahead and show you guys that real quick here. Actually, never mind. We'll just leave it alone for now. We'll probably put some pictures in. I'm not exactly sure if we're going to do that or not. So 49, so that's a 18-degree split, which I think is pretty good. So now we're going to go ahead and do the stress test. Now that it's already up to pressure and everything. So we're going to go ahead and ramp it up to full power. This is where the Pelanoy space heater comes in. So before we ramp it up, we're going to take a temperature reading off the heater. Give you guys an idea how it runs. That way we know how hot of air we're going to be putting in. Warming the heater up now. I'm going to go ahead and measure the heater. '81, '83. '94. 120, 126. So yeah, heater is definitely going to be putting in some very hot air. And we're going to see what the split is. So we're just going to say the heater is throwing out 160. So we're going to input 160 in. And we're going to see how well this thing handles it. So got it back in the register here. And let's see what we get. I'm gonna sit you guys down for a minute here while we get, because unfortunately we are gonna have to hold the heater, so I'm gonna try to sit you guys up somewhere. Hopefully we can see this thing in action. I'm gonna try to set you up in the condensate pan near the compressor, so you actually get to hear the compressor sound from right here in the condensate pan. Here we go. We're going to ramp this thing up. So just getting our temp reading now for ambient. 66. We're going to put it in the register. With the register, that is. already throwing at 100, 160, and we got 54 coming out. That's insanely impressive split. 55. Should hear the compressor start ramping up here along with the condenser fan. Got 50 coming out, 160 going in, 110 to be split. Right where the V-sun says. Just about at full power. Degrees coming out. 160 going in. That's very impressive. Coming out. 160 going in. Very impressive split. Should be at full power now. Coming out. 160 going in. This thing is blowing ice cubes. Compressor is at full power. Got power back to ambient going in. We got 44 coming out. This thing is kicking butt today. This is blowing ice cubes. That suction line all nice and sweaty. Condenser fan running nice and smooth. Got plenty of airflow off the back of the coil. You see the sign is moving there. So yeah, this thing is definitely working very well. I am pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna let it ramp back down so you can see just how quiet this thing is. Condenser is nice and clean, you can see right through it. Compressor is ramping down. We got 46 coming out as it slows back down. Starting to get a little bit warmer air out. The condenser fan will slow down too. Show you guys. There we go. The condenser fan just started ramping down. Suction line is all nice and sweaty, so we're gonna take a reading on that. $47. It's going back nice and cold and super sweaty. Still got plenty of heat coming off the condenser. This thing is ice cold. This thing is so quiet, it's incredible. And for having not even a year's worth of use on it, this is totally worth the pickup. Gonna go ahead and shut her down now. here we go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And we'll see you when we clean and service this unit.